Hey guys, it's Doona again. Thanks for coming back for our day 2. So if you watched day 1, we really went over the breathing. Today we're going to continue on focusing on the breath, but with movement. So we're going to move with the breath, and you'll notice why the breathing is so important in our vinyasa, in our flow. Okay? So you're going to come up to a seated position. Sit on your heels, knees together. Now this is too much flexion in your knees and this is bothering you, just go ahead and sit Indian style on your sit bone. Or you could grab a block and place it underneath your sit bones as well. Okay? So you're gonna sit up nice and tall, again, closing your eyes. Lengthen your spine, relax the shoulders, relax all your face muscles. Just like every practice, we always focus on the breath to set the tone of our practice. So let's take 3 together. Inhale. Exhale. Slower breath in. Slower breath out. Slowest breath in. Slowest breath out. Last one. Good. Inhale, gently blink your eyes open. So again, if you're still practicing and you haven't gotten it, don't be so hard on yourself. It takes practice. You will get it, I promise. Okay, so on your inhale, you're going to reach your arms over your head. Relax your shoulders. Point your pinky slightly in. Find that nice internal rotation through your shoulders. And as you drop your shoulders, you're dropping through your shoulder blades. Then as you exhale, twist over to the right. Drop your right hand behind your lower back towards the floor and place your left hand on top of right thigh. Okay, this is where the breathing gets really important. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Again, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, peel your right shoulder back. Inhale, reach your arms back over your head. Come back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. Drop your left hand down, right hand on top of left thigh. Inhale. Lift your chest. Then as you exhale, twist. One more. Wait for your inhale. Reach your arms over your head. Exhale, plant your palms in front of you. Let's meet in tabletop position. So we're going to come on the mat. So if you notice how I'm moving with my breath, that way it's going to help me get deeper into the pose, as well as it's helping me to relax and release any tension. Okay, so once you're in your tabletop position, spread your fingers out wide. Point your index fingers forward. Stack your wrist underneath your shoulders. Knees about hip width distance apart. Knees underneath your hips. Keep your spine long, belly engaged. Wait for your inhale for cow pose. So you're going to drop your belly, arch your mid and upper back. Inhale. Then as you exhale, you're going to push the floor away, straighten your arms and round your upper back. Inhale. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone, bend your elbows back, gaze up. Exhale, round your upper back, tuck your chin towards your chest. Let's do 2 more together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Good. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. So if you notice, every movement has its own breath. If you're still working on slowing down your breath, you might have to take 2 breaths, and that's okay. So I'm going to show you a sample. If you need to take more than 1 breath to finish off a pose, it might look like this. And then I want you to wait for that exhale to get into that cat pose. Again, you might have to take an extra breath to finish off that pose. Okay, so we're gonna move on into our Sun A, which is moving breath to movement. It's gonna help you warm up your body. So we're just gonna step towards the top of your mat. We're gonna do a modified Sun A. Okay, you're gonna either bring your feet about hip width distance apart, or you could always bring your feet together. So when you bring your feet together, bring your big toes to touch, heel sliver apart, so that the knife edges of your feet are parallel. Spread your toes out wide, but then relax the toes. Try not to ever grip into the toes, okay? From here, as you forward fold, you're gonna hinge from your hips. Hinge from your hips, so the lower back is long. I'll show you the wrong way to forward fold. So a lot of people will fold like this. You see how the entire spine is super round? You want to get rid of that. Find length by hinging from the hips. And feel free to bend your knees as much as you need, especially if those hamstrings are tight. Maybe your lower back is tight. And don't worry about your palms touching the floor. It might be your fingertips. You might want to grab your block, whatever feels good for you. Okay? In your forward fold, let your head relax. Let your shoulders relax. Lean forward. Then lift your hamstrings up. Hug your belly button in. Melt your chest down. Pull your sternum towards your toes. This is your forward folds. On your inhale, bring your hands on top of your shins with straight arms. Always put a micro bend in your knees and lengthen your spine. So try not to crunch in the back of your neck, no gazing up. I kind of just like to gaze down, okay? And then you'll notice my spine is flat. So if you were to place a glass of water on top of my back, it's not gonna fall. You don't wanna round, or you don't wanna arch, okay? So find that nice balance of a neutral spine. Okay, from here, shift your weight forward into the ball down of your foot. Feel your calves and your hamstrings stretch. Layer 2 for your halfway lift. Feel free to place your hands on top of your thighs. From here, exhale, hinge from your hips and forward folds. On your inhale, root down into soles of your foot. Reach your arms over your head as you stand all the way up, okay? A lot of times in our mountain pose, we like to stick our booty out. You see how my lower back is super, super arched? You wanna tuck the tailbone by slightly pressing the glutes and hips forward and feel your core engaged. So I want you to touch your stomach. It should be nice and hard, okay? You're not relaxing. You're engaging in the standing position. So you're rooting down into all 4 corners of your foot. Slightly pull the kneecaps up and feel your quads engage. Roll your inner thigh slightly back. Lengthen your tailbone down again, but keep lifting up through your side waist. And again, notice if you're still sticking out your chest, draw your front ribs in towards your back ribs, and then automatically your tailbone will tuck under. Okay, you want to find a neutral pelvis. With your arms, keep the shoulders relaxed down your back. Find a slight internal rotation by pointing your pinkies in. And then again, draw the shoulders into the shoulder blades, into the shoulder girdle. Okay, always soften through the elbows, elongate through the back of your neck. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Okay, inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward folds. Bend your knees. Remember, when you take your forward fold, hinge from your hips. Lower back stays lengthened the entire time. Once you're all the way down, relax your head, drop your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Create that flat back. Exhale, forward fold. All right, friends, let's do 2 sun A flows together. Again, the breathing is the most important, so follow your breath. If you need to take 2 breaths today, that's okay. All right, let's begin. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, a squat and curl. Plant your fingertips down. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Sink your hips down towards your heels. Relax the shoulders. And relax your forehead towards your knees. Round your upper back. Just taking this moment to settle back in. Reset your breath. Okay, then lower all the way down onto your sit bones. So as you notice, that's basically moving meditation. It's a huge difference from any other workouts, right? Yoga, we always focus on the breath to help us stay tuned, stay present. All right, friends. For day 3, we're actually going to focus on building a strong chaturanga. There's a few different layers to it, so please stay tuned for day 3. Thank you. Namaste.